Hi ladies, I'm back with another video showing the babies. Like I said, I got a bit behind, so I decided to try to make a couple of videos in one day. So here we are with some more babies for Christmas, all dressed up. And I'm going to give you a long shot of them. And here they are, and then I'm going to go up closer to each one. And after this video, it looks like I'm going to have two more, and they're going to be full of babies because I'm trying to do more videos after this coming the next couple days because I'm trying to get everyone in. And as you can see, I have a kind of a pretty big collection over the years. So anyway, let's get started with these darling babies. We'll start here. This is Mr. Sebastian, and he's quite a kind of, I wouldn't say he's grumpy, but he's got a very unique look to him, and he's beautiful. He is the Ira sculpt by Carola Wedgerich, and I'm sorry, I know I'm not saying her last name correct, but that is a sculpt, and he is very an intense thought here, and he is just gorgeous boy. He was painted by Mr. Aguilera, and he is like, I think he is my oldest reborn that I have. He's the first one that I collected, I would say. So I've had him quite a long time. And I had a little accident with his head. He had I got a little damage to him, but I touched him up. But I stayed to the original artist's vision. So I'm going to show you him. He is an elf, as you can see. And all I did was touch up his paint. And then I went in and added capillaries. You can see his capillaries to his ears. Added capillaries to his ears. And I can see them on that ear really good. Added capillaries to his ears. And added his darker veins here on his bald head and his forehead right there. So there he is, and his name is Sebastian. I named him Sebastian. His sculpt is Ira, elf sculpt. Oh, he's fallen. And I just love the hands on this baby. Look how gorgeous his hands are. This reminds me of the hand that Leonardo da Vinci did the painting. I think it was a creation of Adam, where he's reaching out, or God's reaching out to him. That hand reminds me of that. And this sculpt is beautiful. Has beautiful hands. So there he is. He's a newborn size, and he's a very serious fella. He's beautiful. So we're going to move on here. This grumpy fella, he's nothing but grumpy. I created him, and I made him myself from the Fay-Yin sculpt, and I'm trying to be very careful. I painted him. He's from the Fay-Yin sculpt, and I added his clay snout and nose. And the inspiration that he came from is a doll that Bean Shani Twisted Beanstalk created. So I want to give her full credit for the inspiration of him. And because I was inspired by a specific doll that being made, he will always stay in my collection, and I will never sell him. Anyway, I did make him, and he is from the Fay-Yin sculpt. He has a fully rooted mohawk under that really cool hat. And look at this pom-pom on the end of his hat. And the sleeper he is wearing was actually sent to me by Bean herself when I adopted another baby. And it is a cat and hat sleeper. So there he is, and he is very grumpy. He's always giving me the stink eye. And he stays in my collection all year round. I don't put him up. I don't bring him out just for Christmas. He's always with us. So there he is. And over here, she's not actually a reborn yet, but because I haven't painted, she's not hand painted, but I will be painting and working on her. This is Penelope, and I'm trying to think of a different name because I'm not sure that name fits her. But she is from Ashton Drake, and she is a silicone-like material. Her head, look at that pretty precious face. Her head, and she can take a little partial passy. Her head and limbs are a silicone-like material. She's got beautiful brown eyes, and she does have a few little nicks here. And her hair is a bit thin on top. Her little dress is coming open there. But I'm working on her, so I want to root a little bit more hair in her, but she's a sweet girl. And she is wearing also a vintage dress, as you can see, for Christmas, with the holly on the lapels, or the Peter Pan collar. And she's a pretty girl. And I'm going to be working on her hair and adding a little bit of paint to her. So she said, I'm not a total reborn yet, but I'm going to be one. So she's excited about that. She's got beautiful brown eyes. And here is my darling Jujubee. And that is actually the name of her sculpt, is Jujubee Sculpt. And she's my prototype baby. I have 2 prototype babies. She's I guess you would say my only vinyl prototype. And she was made by Forever You Reborn. And I don't believe she makes babies anymore, which is a shame because she makes gorgeous babies. And I showed you another baby that she made in a couple of videos back. That was Wishing. Anyway, here she is. She has gorgeous rooted hair, and her eyebrows and eyelashes are rooted. She has dark blue eyes, and look at those little teethers in the top of her mouth. She has teethers. And she is just amazing. When I opened her, she was one of the babies that my breath was taken away because she's so pretty. And the light is shining directly on her, so it's kind of not showing her skin color very well. But she's beautiful, and she's a very chunky, chubby girl. Look how big she is. She's really a chunk. And I'm surprised that her prototype did not catch on and become popular. So you probably won't see many of her. I mean, I guess that's good for having a prototype. There's probably only about 4 of her out there in the whole world. I mean, her kit is sold as a cuddle baby now, just the head on McPherson's, I believe. But there's Jujubee, and she's wearing a beautiful vintage dress, and it's a wine color. Very soft and velvety at the top, and then it has lace down here. She's got a bow to match in her hair. And her hair is super soft. Her hair is like the softest hair baby that I have that's mohair. Over here is Little Fawn. And this is another beautiful baby made by Kenny Love Sparkle, or some of y'all know her as Erin. And she is in the crackle effect also, like some of her other babies. I put her little pigtails up there on top of her head. She is a Native American baby. She is meant to look very antique and old, and perhaps leather. And I always talk about, I imagine a little girl was carrying her on the trail of tears and dropped her. And that's kind of a little story I have about her. And she has, I'm trying to show you, beautiful eyes. Can you see those eyes? I think that's my cat trying to get in, or my son, one or the other. You can see her beautiful eyes, other side glancing. I think that is my kitty trying to get in. Every once in a while, she'll push that door open and get in because she wants to be on camera. She's a sweet kitty, but she likes to be in the middle of everything. It's a good thing I don't have this on a tripod right now, because if I did, she always comes in and knocks the tripod over. And she is also wearing a little vintage dress. Kind of big on her, but it's really cute. It's got a cute reindeer on the front, a little girl reindeer, I think, with a bow in her hair. And look at her sleeves. It's got all that frill on her sleeves. She's a Pinglau sculpt, and she's kind of hunched down because I really need to go re-weight her, which I haven't done yet. She has this little bit of radiance, so she would be bigger if I put more weight and stuffing in her, which I'm going to do. I just don't get around to it. But she is pretty Pinglau sculpt. And the last baby I'm going to show you on this video, she is my Chunkamunk. I think you may have seen her before. And she is made by an artist that I've come to know. And she is just a darling baby. She is my go-to baby that I snuggle with a lot. She is nice and heavy, so I like to snuggle with her. And she is wearing a sleeper, really cute sleeper with penguins and snowflakes on it. And she's got matching, and I found these booties and hat different places, which I'm shocked because they match. They're like a greenish, so she went green. I guess she has her booties and her passy. She got her Cinderella passy, and she has red hair, and she is so fun to snuggle with. I will go find the name for sure of the lovely artist that made her. She's got very light skin and red hair, and I pierced her ears. Oh, and her hat's going to come off, but there's her beautiful red hair. And we'll just go ahead and take her hat off since it just came off and I can't put it back on. But anyway, there she goes, and you can see her pretty red hair. Look at her pretty red hair. So I did give her a different name, but I just ended up calling her Chunkamunka. So we'll call her Chunk. I just always call her Chunkamunka. So she's busy. And she is, oh gosh, is it Grumpy Sage? I think she is a Grumpy Sage sculpt for Battlefield Baby. And I just love to snuggle with her. So there's the next group of babies. And I appreciate y'all. And I just wanted to do this. I'm trying to get my videos in so I can show all the babies for Christmas. Because they look forward, so their aunties can see them for Christmas. They look forward to it. And they're like, don't jip us on our videos, Mom. Make sure we get our videos done. And I also just want to read you something real quick that I got a card from one of the ministries that I'm in touch with. So I wanted to read this because I thought it was I just loved the words and how it was put. It says, and I'm sending this out to all of y'all, this wish, whatever is beautiful, whatever is meaningful, whatever brings you happiness, may it be yours this Christmas holidays and throughout the coming year. So I just want to tell y'all that special wish for Christmas and the holidays. And I'll be back very soon, tomorrow, with more videos of the lovely babies, the sweet babies. And I think I will have 2 more videos. If I can cram them all into 2 more videos, I will. Because I have still my silicone babies to show you. And a few more the vinyl babies. So hopefully 2 more videos, maybe 3 if I can't get them all in. But I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will be back soon. And the babies say they're excited to see their aunties and their uncles if they have any out there. So I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed.